CBSE has introduced Information Technology (IT) as vocational course at the secondary level in Class 9 Level 1 and Class 10 Level 2. In the present day of globalized competition, information technology plays a significant role. Information technology (IT) has created a revolution in every field and enabled students towards progressive learning. To enable students towards progressive learning, CBSE equipped the students with specialized vocational training. This subject includes 5 employability skills in its first half. They are communication skill, self-management skill, basic ICT skill, green skill, and entrepreneurship skills. Let's start with communication skill. Human beings do not live in isolation. They need to interact with other people in all walks of life. You communicate with your parents and siblings at home. You communicate with your friends, classmates, and teachers daily. As you grow older, you start to communicate in formal situations in school, college, or at workplace. At the workplace, nothing happens according to plan until proper communication takes place. The word communication has been derived from the Latin word communicare, that means to share. Communication is an exchange of facts, ideas, opinions, or emotions between two or more persons to create a common ground of understanding. Communication involves at least two persons, sender and a receiver. The sender develops and transmits the message to the receiver, and the receiver receives the message, makes sense of it, and responds or acts accordingly. Communication is successful only when there is common understanding between the sender and receiver. Otherwise, the communication is faulty. Communication involves at least two persons, sender and receiver. Sender will send message and receiver can give feedback. You must not say anything to anyone without knowing what you are saying, why you are saying it, and what effect or result you want of your communication. In other words, what, why, and how of communication are most important. Sender send a message, receiver can understand. Sender can encode the message using any channel, speaking, writing, graphics, and video, etc. And the receiver sent, he will understand the message, that is known as decoding. All of us can recount a situation where we have felt misunderstood or have not been able to fully comprehend what the other person said. This is because the process of making meaning is internal to each communicator, the one who says something as well as the one who listens. Encoding. A message first encoded, that is transformed into an understandable sign or symbol system. Speaking, writing, printing, and filming a television programs are encoding. Decoding. The message is decoded, that is, the sign and symbols are interpreted, understood, or comprehended. Decoding occurs through listening, reading, or watching that television show. Thus, it is utmost importance to communicate in such a way that the receiver of the message is able to understand what is being conveyed, so that the response is as desired as expected. Importance of communication. The art of effective communication requires one to reduce the gap between intention, creation of message, and action. To ensure that our message are understood the way they were meant in the first place. It is, however, important to note that only messages are transmitted. The meaning are made by the communicator. How wonderful it would be if our very meaning were transmitted along with our messages to those who we were communicating with. There would be no miscommunication, but because of the meaning are in our heads, minds, and experiences, what is meant is not necessarily what is understood. Developing a message is known as encoding. Interpreting the message is referred to as decoding. Feedback is a response from the receiver. In the process of communication, a sender transmits a message through a channel to a receiver. Channel may be oral, TV, newspaper, internet, whatever. The sender encodes the message and he sent through a channel, and the receiver side he can decode it. I hope you understand. Next session we will be learning self-management skill. Thank you.